So I was able to manage. I still noted some few things about marriage, and she couldn't really say much. She just said, "Okay, that she has heard." Oh, fake shakara, no shakara. So after that,
on my own part, I had a story.
Okay, that's
okay, just say how you were done proposing and all of that. I think.
That was all.
Okay, so before he proposed that day, I think he proposed on a Friday. Contrary to the time when we're supposed to meet, we're supposed to meet on the Saturday because I think he was not feeling fine or so. Then you went home and came back. I can't remember, or you went for a program, my first program, I think, or so, something of that nature. And then I just sensed it in my spirit.
Oh, sister, yes. That's so yeah.
I sensed it in my spirit when I woke up that Friday morning that he was going to, in my spirit, that he was going to talk to me and ask me out or whatever. So I went down on my. Now I'm trying to tell you how I knew he was the one for me actually. So contrary to that time, I had told myself that I was not going to go into any relationship till I was done with university and probably working. I was this Bukola kind of people, like book, anything and all of that. So I got into university with that mindset. And imagine 100 level. Oh my god. I actually didn't.
Quite young.
I was very young. I was very, very young. I was very young. I was not planning for anything like that. So that Friday morning I went on my knees and I prayed, and how I conversed with God is real. I just put something and say, if this is your will, let this happen. If it's not your will, let it not happen. Then I asked him for his sign. People have told my story, they always laugh and say, are you practicing things in the Old Testament and stuff? But that's what works for me too, so just do what works for you. Yeah, so I went down my knees and I asked God that if he's the one for me, let it be a rainfall. But let the rain not fall for long. Let it just be like a little rain and then it stops there, and then I know that he's the one for me. But if there's no rain, then I'm going to know he's the one for me. Yeah. I can't remember if that was actually a rainy season or not, but I just asked God for a short sign of a rain though. So while we were in the class, the hall there, and he was asking me the question of if I was going to spend the rest of my life with him and all of that. It was so sunny that day actually. All of a sudden it rained. And it rained for just like
5 minutes.
Yeah, just very little. It rained very, very short. Was it up to 5 minutes? It just rained and then it stopped and the sun came back again. Normal, like it didn't rain. And I was like, wow. Only me knew within me what it meant to me because I was the one who conversed. That's why it's very important for you to have a relationship with God if you are heading for a godly relationship. We are not saying there are no other ways people meet themselves away from a head God and all of that. God can use anything and anyone to make you know that this is the way. He just relates to you based on your relationship with him. That is how he relates to you. So yeah, I think so. That was how I knew he was the one for me. But I didn't, of course, I did my lady's shakara. I didn't tell him immediately.
You didn't do much shakara.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think okay. But was it that day you gave me a reply?
No.
Was
Was it that day?
Or like most.
Let me in the evening.
It was in the evening of that day. Okay, well, she actually did not keep me waiting for so long. Yeah. So and I think we got started from there.
Yeah.
And eventually I popped the question to her officially with a ring.
That was
like
my final year dinner.
Yeah. That was like 4 years or
4
3
years
years after them.
Yeah.
So I popped the question with a ring.
I think we would show that video.
Yeah, she was very shy that day because she wasn't expecting it.
Yeah,
and I just came out of the blues like that and I just popped the question to her in a public gathering and everywhere like that. I was shy, but she actually accepted it. So I think that's so far.
Yeah, that was how we met and the journey so far. And we courted for 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years actually. 5 years.
5 years. Yeah, before we got married. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. So okay, I really want to use this opportunity to say quite a few things. Okay, first of all, on my part, as a young man out there, you may not necessarily have the ring to propose,
Yeah,
but
question.
or pop the question. But the first thing is for you to make your verbal commitment known
Mm.
to the lady. Because I've heard most guys say, okay, like they don't have the money yet, even to propose. But you don't have to do it with a ring. Just like you heard our own story. I didn't have a ring the first time I
Unofficial.
ever, yeah, the unofficial one. I ever made it known to her that I'm interested. So you can as well make it in the real sense. It's not a ring that makes it off, that makes it official.
It's a commitment.
Is the commitment.
Yeah.
So, but like we have placed so much value on the ring, and if you have the money to propose with the ring, it's fine. But I just want to say that you can as well propose and make it known that I'm interested in you and I want to get married to you, and let something serious begin from there. Okay. Then secondly, I would also want to say that as a young man, you should be bold.
I
You
was
should
gonna
be
say
bold.
that.
I was not so bold. That's the truth. And it's because I was not used to such kind of life. But that's not an excuse. You should be bold to pop the question, to propose to her, and let your intentions known to her.
Mm.
Most times you see some young men
Mm.
who are just with this lady, and okay, if they ask you, okay, who is she to you? Say your friend. But deep down in your heart, you want something serious or something more serious than just friendship. But if you don't make her know, there is no way she can know. If another young man comes and asks her out and takes her from you, you'll be feeling bad. But you've been with her for some months, some weeks, some years, but yet haven't made any formal commitments to her. So, bro, be bold. Open your mouth and let her know that, sis, I am interested.
Why are you using the word?
Make it
Baby
known.
girl, I'm interested in
Oh,
you.
it's not a baby girl. Sister in Christ, I am interested in you, and
Making it
I'll.
look like.
No, it's not making it look like a Christian. Okay, so just make it known to her that you're interested in her. Be bold and let her know.
Be bold, don't come like him.
Nah. Okay, then I also want to speak on the aspect of ladies who do too much shakara, as we call it. That's you just be making face. Understand? If you're interested also in a guy and he proposes and you say you want to go and pray, it's fine if you're actually praying. But some sisters will tell you that they're going to pray, but they are going into serious analysis of who the young man is. Going to analyze him, his background, money, this one, that one, that one. If that is your prayer, then you are wrong. But if you are genuinely going to pray and ask God, say, Lord, this person has asked me out, and then this person has proposed to me. Lord, is this your will for my life? If God says yes, there is no need delaying it. Some persons feel that if they play hard to get, that's when the young man will value them. That's not true. You must not be so hard that you know you are also interested, or you've prayed and you are convinced that this young man coming is God's will for you. There is no need. Even if on that spot he proposes to you and you're so convinced, say yes. But if you're not convinced, you can go back and pray, and it's allowed to do some little shakara. It's part of the games. You can just do some things, understand? But not for so long. Some person will tell you 3 months, some 5 months. Sister, how far? They are still praying. Baby girl, how far? They are still praying. 1 year, 2 years, still praying. How sure are you that you are actually praying? So I think.
Yeah, just to add to what he has said, it just came to my mind now. You know, it might not look like it from the beginning, but it is it.
That's true.
Because when he met me, I wasn't doing anything related to public speaking.
Oh.
And I was so shy and so timid, I couldn't even talk.
I built her up, man. I built her up. I
Stop
brought
being
the
proud.
best from her. You get the point? So, and I also.
Yeah, so I was so shy and I was so timid because I was just coming from secondary school into the university directly. So allow me to say I haven't found myself yet, and oh, small girl, you know, I like this small girl. You've helped me since 20 what? Yeah. So, and he knew actually that he had something to do with speaking, right?
That's right.
I didn't know it had to do with relationship.
No, speaking.
Yeah, talking to people, and even it got to a point. Someone even told him, someone that was interested in him, a lady that was seeing visions about him. That's the talk for another day. We're going to talk about that. Distractions in a relationship. We're going to talk about that. Yeah, so someone that was seeing visions for him and all of that. She even told him that. Are you sure? She told me, yeah, but I told you, and that is it sure I am the one for him, because she was already into something speaking and she looked like all those kind of Jim sisters and all of that. But I was just so timid and still trying to grow up and all of that. Yeah, so but she told him that, are you sure this lady is the one for you? I think I'm the one for you. That she was the one for him. Why? Because I was so shy and I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even face the crowd. I battled with Stop. I battled with shyness for a very long time before I got over it, and so here we are today, and both complement each other. So that's right. To say that God knows and God sees the future. It might not look like it. He or she might not look like what you really want. Some sisters will say they want the pastor kind of stage kind of person. Some guys, like in our previous video, they'll say some guys want mama kind of person and all of that. But you could add to building them up.
Yes,
why
it's
praying
part
for
of
them?
it. It's part of it, and I really want to emphasize, young man out there who is looking for a ready-made sister and who is using your eyes to actually look at them, you're making a big mistake. She has said it. When I met her, she was not like it at all. But see her today. So it's your responsibility as a young man to cultivate whoever you eventually meet. Don't wait for one perfect lady or sister. It's your work to cultivate her, build her, develop her. If she doesn't read books, it's you who should teach her. If she doesn't know how to talk, it's you who should tell her and instruct her. That's your responsibility. And I would want to emphasize to that young man who has just been looking for that perfect sister, that lady only exists in your head. It's your responsibility to bring her to reality in somebody, by talking, by cultivating, by working on somebody, by bringing out the best from somebody. And you will definitely have such testimony that this is someone I built up. Yeah, but just to add to what you said, you don't change somebody by force or by quarreling or by just saying it's not by force, it's not by you quarreling, always comparing the lady or the guy with another person and say, see your mate doing this. That's not how the person is going to change. Number one, you have to build up the brand. Like when I met him newly, he was wearing big shirts and he said he wanted to become a pastor. And so he was wearing big trousers, big shirts, and I was like, no, I don't like this aspect about you. And I said, there are pastors who look good. Yeah, so there are pastors who dress very well and look very catchy, and they are still pastors. It doesn't reduce the anointing of God in you. Yeah, so so we worked on that aspect prayerfully and with love. Yeah, so basically, so that's all. So I think
thanks for watching. I'll see you in another episode. Actually, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.